Here's how to play the game. First, we ask the question, and then the contestant picks one of the 4 multiple choice answers. There is also 4 things that will help you in case you don't know the correct answer. We have the 3 lifelines. 50-50 allows you to eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, thereby giving you a 50% chance of guessing the correct answer if you still don't know what the correct answer is after having half of them removed. Call a friend allows you to call a knowledgeable person in order to maybe give you the correct answer. Poll the chat means I'll just run a poll in the Twitch chat. Using the power of collective voting, you should be able to get the correct answer in this way. And finally, you have your lives. Every time you get an incorrect answer, you simply lose 1 of your lives. And then you just get to guess with your other 3 answers that are still available. So think of it as a fail-safe 50-50, where you can use a life in order to remove one of the wrong answers. Then, as the game progresses, there are various milestones where you'll get some of your resources back. The most valuable are to regain 1 of your 3 lifelines. However, if you already have all 3 of your lifelines when you hit one of the thresholds, you will simply get an extra life instead. Once you answer all 15 questions correctly, you win. Hello there. This is HardLeg Joe, first guest in Who Wants to Be a Milleniumaire. Well, second guest, actually.
Close enough. I'm in the top 2, that's what's important. It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Just like your intro.
Yeah. Yes, that was the reference. I'm glad you caught it. Please watch the Chaos Draft. I need as many views as I can get.
Is the Chaos Draft still one of your most popular ones?
Oh yeah. It's, I believe the first episode of Season 2 is like in the top 10, and it's the only one from like the last 3 years. Everything else is like ancient videos. And hopefully Season 3 starts tomorrow. Or no, Friday. 2 days from now. At least from when we're doing this live.
Oh yeah, and I saw your stream.
It'll be out already.
That's true. It'll probably be out by the time this the clip goes up.
Yeah, go check that out.
Being made of human skin. Yeah, he's what we call a human.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm an IRL tuber. My rig is very complicated. I can do a lot of expressions. I can be angry. I can be sad. I can take the hat off slightly. I can even juggle if I had something around, but I don't.
Anyways, let's get started with Whom Wants to Be a Milleniumaire. We'll just go straight into question number 1.
I am prepared.
So, question number 1. How many Millennium items are there from the first Yu-Gi-Oh anime series? Is it 5, 7, 9, or 12? This one was sent in by your Patreon, so
Thanks, So the thing is that I love playing the game. The game of Yu-Gi-Oh is very fun. I have not watched much of the anime.
Sacrilege.
It was on when I woke up as a kid, so I have memories of it, but those memories are kind of mixed in with dreams, because how my mom would wake me and my brother up is come in, turn on the lights, turn on the TV at full value, and then just sort of wait for us to be too awake to continue sleeping. So
that's a pretty good alarm.
Yeah, it worked. I just have a whole lot of like dreams about Yu-Gi-Oh that are like Battle City specifically, and that's about it. But I think I could use my powers of deduction, right? Like, I know there's the Millennium Puzzle, obviously, the Millennium Eye, the Millennium Rod.
Yeah.
Someone had that. There was the Ring. There was Scales.
Yeah. There were Scales?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was Scales.
There was Scales, like hardly anyone used it though.
Yeah, it was like that one bit character, I think.
So I think I can remember 5. I think there was a key. The guy had a key. So there's more than 5. So I'm going to go with B7.
B7. Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Okay, B7. Let's take a look. Oh, you got it correct.
Okay. Thank God I didn't fail on the first question. That would have been embarrassing.
Considering the name of the show, we thought it would be appropriate to start off with this one. That's what your Patreon said.
Yeah.
But, however, I didn't think you probably watched the anime, so there won't be any other anime questions.
Oh, okay, good. If you're going to ask me, like, what Jack Atlas's shoe size is, I would not know in the slightest.
Oh my god. I'm sure someone in chat would know. Okay, so let's advance you over into the prizes. You, of course, get the first one. You get 100 bits. That's equivalent to, like, 70 cents, probably.
It's like a whole $1.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's go on to question number 2. Question number 2. Which of the following level for monsters had the highest attack points in the first set of the TCG? Is it A, La Jinn, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, B. Neo the Magic Swordsman, C. The Battle Ox, or D. Vorse Raider?
Which of the following level for monsters? Or
Which of
just
the following level 4?
monsters?
Oh, 4 is spelled incorrectly. I forgot to double check that. It's 4 like the number 4. Which of the following level 4 monsters had the highest attack points in the first set in the TCG?
Gotcha. Well, that one, I think I'm pretty good. I seem to remember watching a History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing by none other than, I believe Swag Kage did that.
Really?
Or maybe it's like his alternate channel or something. Or maybe I'm just getting names completely confused. But I'm going to go with A, La Jin of the Mystical Lamp.
La Jin, Mystical Genie of the Lamp. Would you say this is your final answer?
It is final!
Okay, let's see. Oh, correct. He was.
Oh, hey!
He was real easy to get to. He was in the Kaiba structure deck.
Yep.
Vorse Raider wasn't released until like 3 years later.
And Neo and Battle Ox both have 1700.
Yeah, I knew you'd get this one. Too easy.
Yeah.
These are the easy questions. No one could possibly get any of these wrong. Let's advance you to tier number 2.
For the first one, which I almost guessed wrong.
Yeah, the first one was kind of hard, to be honest. I didn't know the answer to it either.
Not the
Okay.
only one.
Question number 3. Due to the effect of graceful dice, what is the maximum attack increase? Which will make more sense once you actually see these. Is it A, 600, B, 1200, C, 1800, or D, 2400? Are you aware of the card Graceful Dice?
Yeah, you roll a dice and then you gain attack equal to the number rolled times a certain number. I was really hoping it would be like 100 through 600 because that would make it really easy. But the real question on this is how much attack per level does Graceful Dice give you?
Yes.
I know it's an earlier card. It's
very
in the
early.
DM era.
It was a very common dice used in the anime, actually.
Yeah, I believe I remember that one. Joey was fighting like a psychic dude or something with green hair. He looked like green hair Kaiba from Season 0.
It was probably the dude who had Jinzo.
Yeah. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I know there's a Skull Red that like lowers it too.
Yeah. It also lowers by the exact same amount as the Graceful Dice increases. So they both have the same modifier. Yep.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that one was higher than the other one.
No.
Okay, exact same amount. Like, it is early DM, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was 600. But I've got to believe that it's at least a little bit higher than that. So I am actually going to go with B, final answer.
Okay, so B, 1200 points. Are you sure this is your final answer?
I am as sure as I'm going to be.
All right. Is it B? Is it 1200? Oh, unfortunately, it's not B.
I saw it light up, and I was like, that means it's right?
It lights up in the red area, so you lose one of your lives, unfortunately. Now you only have A, C, and D left.
Oh, okay. I thought it just skipped the question.
No, you still have to answer it correctly.
So if I do the 50-50 here, do you remove 1.5 of the answers?
No, if you do 50-50, I would just remove 2 of them, so you'd probably get it correct immediately.
So I just get it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that 50-50, because I honestly have no idea.
Okay, 50-50 is used. It will remove 2 of the wrong answers.
Oh, I should have known. I guess I'm going to have to go with A. A probably seems like the right answer. I was overthinking it. I was like, there's no way it's that little of an increase.
You see, early DM cards were either garbage or ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah.
And there's a reason nobody played Graceful Dice competitively. Even a little bit.
I wasn't sure because I never really played competitively back then.
I thought you would know these things. You're the gimmick expert. Oh, I thought this one was too easy.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm kind of scared about some of the higher questions. Question number 4. Of these 4 tuner monsters that are currently banned in the TCG, which one was banned primarily because of its interactions with Crystron Hucky Fibrax? Is it A, Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow, B, the Fishborg Blaster, C, Ib the World Chalice Justiciar, or D, Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion?
D, Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion.
Okay. Would you say that is your final answer?
I know my Crystron cards.
Okay.
Absolutely. Final answer.
Is it D? Yeah, of course it's D.
Okay.
That one's super easy.
Like, Gofu makes tokens, B was Synchro Era, and I forgot what the third one was, but it wasn't it either.
Yeah, the last one was, that one was banned, like, at the start of Lynx, before Halky Firebrax was even in the TCG. One of them is a Synchro monster, which is banned for a completely different reason.
Because you could make it with, like, normal monsters and stuff, right? You don't even need tuners.
Yeah, you don't even need tuners, and also it was a +2 on summon. It was made broken on purpose. Next one. This is question number 5. Since this is a milestone one, it's going to be a little bit harder than the previous easy questions.
Okay.
So, question number 5. You discard the card Oja Magic due to the effect of your opponent's card destruction. However, you only have Ojama Black and Ojama Yellow in your deck, but no Ojama Green. What happens? Is it A, your opponent is allowed to check your deck to confirm? B, you only add 2 cards to your hand, Ojama Black and Ojama Yellow. C, the effect activates but nothing happens. Or is it D, you get to check your deck, but your opponent is not allowed to confirm it?
Okay, so this is slightly different. The thing about this question is that I'm actually very familiar with this because I've been playing Ojamas in Master Duel all month, trying to grind them up the ladder.
I would assume you would know this one immediately.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the question of whether or not my my opponent gets to check is difficult because I don't know if Master Duel actually shows it. Because I know you don't get to add. You have to have all 3 in deck to add. I found that out through painful decisions.
I will let you know. Master Duel absolutely does let you know if your opponent looks at your deck.
Oh, okay. Then yes, the effect activates, but nothing happens.
Okay, so C, would you say that is your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Is it C? Yeah, of course it is. This is an easy question.
It's an easy question, as long as you know what Oja Magic does.
Exactly. Alright, so you advance to, episode, round 5. This means you get back one of your resources. So, let's go back to this screen over here. Would you like to get back one of your lifelines or one of your health back? Usually the lifelines are better.
You said the lifeline's probably better?
Yeah, the lifelines are better.
The thing about the lives, right, is that I'm often plagued in Yu-Gi-Oh! By overconfidence. I think I know a card, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that effect. It does this. And then it turns out I'm awfully wrong.
Yeah.
So I think the live is going to be more important to me. Because I'm more likely to be like, I'm confident in that and not even use the lifeline, and then end up losing the whole game.
That's true. That is what happened last time with the graceful dice. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give you one of your lives back. You do have opportunities to regain 4 other resources, I believe. Let me check. Yeah. No, 3 more.
Okay.
So you'll probably get 50-50 back, maybe. Or you'll get more lives.
Or I'll pull the chat and then use that.
Yeah.
I trust in the chat. You wouldn't lead me wrong, chat, would you?
Chat, they're super smart. And also, yes, we can see chat, but HardLeg is not looking at it right now. Person who highlighted their message. He was just asking who's the next guest for the Chaos draft.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot see you at the moment, chat. I don't have the stream open. I'm watching on like a different thing. But I can feel your presence in my heart. Lift up your hands and raise me your power.
It's good because the chat is just full of answers.
Yeah.
So, let's go on to question number 6. We're going to go into the medium level questions now. Question 6. Due to the effect of reinforcement of the army, which card can you add from your deck to your hand? Is it A, Panther Warrior, B, Vorse Raider, C, the Mysterious Puppeteer, or D, Slate Warrior? Are you aware of how reinforcement of the army works?
Yes, it lets you add a warrior from your deck to your hand.
Yes.
So the question is, which of these is a warrior?
Yes.
I believe Panther Warrior is actually a Beast Warrior, because it's a Panther.
Perhaps.
I believe Vorse Raider is also a Beast Warrior.
Perhaps.
I think Mysterious Puppeteer is a Spellcaster.
Maybe.
But I'm not actually certain, which would only leave Slate Warrior as the one I'm not sure on, but that sounds like it could be a rock.
Slate Warrior could be a rock. There's lots of warrior monsters that are not warriors.
Yeah. Just like there's a lot of dragon monsters that are like sea serpents and worms and stuff.
Exactly.
I wish I could see pictures of these, then I could confirm. You know what? Let's not risk it. Let's go ahead and poll the chat. Let's see what the chat has to say on this.
Okay. We will poll chat. So for chat, we're gonna use a feature called Smart Click. So you guys literally just have to click on screen. Go ahead and start clicking on screen. Which one do you think it is? Oh, it looks like a lot of people are clicking on C right now. We have 85% on C, 20% on Slate Warrior,
Huh.
8% on Vorse Raider. You can see this in your end, right?
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay.
There's some interesting shapes we have here. 5% apparently click on you.
Yeah. Technically, you can clip anywhere on screen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chad, how
so
are you not clicking on me? I'm important too.
yeah, exactly. Oh, now they're doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Chad. You're the best.
Okay, I think we can probably end it here. We have like 2,000 clicks, so
Yeah.
let's
So,
put a stop
I guess-
to it.
I guess I may have been wrong. Mysterious Puppeteer is in fact a warrior. I'm going to trust Chad on this and pick C.
Okay, final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay, let's see if it's C. It is! Mysterious Puppeteer is the only warrior here. Slate Warrior is actually a fiend-type monster, despite its name.
Huh. It's neither a warrior nor a slate.
Yeah.
Was I right about the other two? Do you have those effects? Are they beast warriors?
Yeah, they were both Beast Warrior. You got it right.
Okay, got that. I don't know why. I mean, Mysterious Puppeteer certainly looks like it should be a spellcaster. It's like puppeteering some stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's a warrior either, but there's lots of just random warrior monsters. So anyways, you got that correct.
Yeah.
You're advancing in the levels. Congratulations. Let's go into question number 6. Medium question number 2.
Okay.
So, when adding attack and defense together, which of these monsters has the greatest total? Is it Crystron Thistvern? Crystron Rion? Crystron Parasortal? Or Crystron Rosenix?
Okay. They finally gave me a Crystron question.
Yes.
So I know it's not Rion because he's 500 both ways.
Yeah.
Parasortal is 2,000 defense, 500 attack, so 2,500.
Ooh.
Rosenix is 1,800 attack, I believe, and 1,000, so 28. And Thistvern is it 1,500 both ways? I think Thistvern is 1,500 attack and defense. So that would make it the biggest at 3,000. So I will pick A, Crystron Thistvern.
Ooh, okay. I thought this one was going to be more difficult than that. Would you say that's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay. You memorized the attack and defense values of both of them. Congratulations. It is Crystron Thistvern.
I have memorized the attack and defense of all Crystron monsters.
I don't even know the attack and defense of my archetypes of choice. That's impressive. That was an easy one for you. I thought for sure you'd have to blow a lifeline on that one, but no, you're too knowledgeable when it comes to Crystons, which is going to be good for the harder questions.
Yeah, the thing is that those actually come up a lot because you have to summon them from the graveyard sometimes to chump block using their trap. So knowing what they have is sometimes the difference between life and death.
Oh, I don't think I've ever played Crystons except for Rosenix and some combos.
Yeah, they are very tricky.
Okay, so question number 8. You have one Thunder Dragon in your hand, one in your deck, and one in your graveyard. If you use the effect of Thunder Dragon, how many Thunder Dragon will you have in your hand? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, or D, 0? You're aware how the original Thunder Dragon works, correct?
The original Thunder Dragon, I believe you can discard to add up to 2 Thunder Dragons from your deck.
Yes.
I'm fairly certain it's not from your graveyard, because otherwise that would be like an infinite loop kind of thing, where you could just keep discarding to go
that
forever.
would be broken as hell.
Yeah.
It is not from the graveyard, it's only from the deck.
Yeah, so if I have one in your hand and one in the deck, and I discard one, then I would have one because I would have searched it.
Perhaps.
Because I used the effect of Thunder Dragon. So yeah, it's 1. I would pick C.
Okay, we'll go with C. Would you say that is your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Okay, well this one was definitely a trick question, so let's look at C. Is C the correct answer? It is, I'm sorry to say, but it is correct.
Oh, okay.
That was super easy.
I was gonna say, this feels too easy compared to some of the last one.
Yeah,
I was like, I know math. -1 + 1 = 1.
Yeah, this one wasn't very difficult at all.
Hey.
For a medium one. The hard ones are definitely a lot harder. Sometimes the easy ones are hard randomly, too.
Also, I missed that prize. Was that 3,000 bits or 30,000 bits?
3,000. It's all cumulative,
Okay.
too. So you have 3,006 gifted subs so far.
Hey, I like
Yeah.
that. Money's cool.
Heck yeah, you get to win all this money for answering all of these questions. So next up, we have question number 9. Which monster's effect requires a coin toss? Of the ones listed, is it A, Sasuke Samurai, B, Sasuke Samurai number 2, C, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, or D, Sasuke Samurai number 4?
You're really gonna do me like this, aren't you?
You played coin toss decks in the past, correct?
Yeah, but I never really used Sasuke Samurai. That's kind of more of like a goat thing. And I didn't pay attention to the number. I know it's not Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. That's like a ninja card that lets you get something.
Perhaps.
So it's between 1, 2, and 4.
I will say, I'm pretty sure they ascend in attack points as you get to the higher numbers, if that helps.
I'm just trying to think. I feel like the first one would be it, because the fact that you would flip a coin and do something seems really, really DM era. But...
True, but like it also has the effect to destroy a monster, if you call it correctly, which is pretty strong for the DM era.
And I'm trying to think, because I know one of them is like, if it attacks a defense position monster, it destroys it without flipping it.
Yeah.
And one is a coin toss, and then one I have no idea what it does.
The last one, if it inflicts damage to your opponent, they get to draw until they have 7 cards in their hand.
Why would you want to do that?
If you're trying to mill them.
I suppose. I believe that's number 4, if I'm not mistaken.
It could be.
So it's between 1 and 2. And I have 2 lives, so I'm going to go ahead and say A, Sasuke Samurai.
Oh, the original Sasuke Samurai.
The original. Let's see if I'm right.
Okay. Is it Sasuke Samurai? Are you sure about this? Would you say this is your final answer?
I would say this is my final answer.
Oh no, this is your final answer. Sasuke Samurai number 1. Let's see if this is the correct answer. Is it Sasuke Samurai number 1? Oh no, it's not.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, in that case, Sasuke Samurai number 2 then.
Sasuke Samurai number 2.
I'm gonna go for B. It's the only other one it could be, right?
Okay, Sasuke Samurai number 2. Would you say this is your final answer?
Final answer. Let's go.
Let's see if it's Sasuke Samurai number 2, and ooh, luckily for you, this is you have another life because that's also incorrect.
Oh, okay. Well, I completely misremembered. Wait, so does 0 count as a life then?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Well, you don't lose. You still have 1 more life.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to have to go with D. Sasuke Samurai number 4.
We'll go with D. Are you sure it's not C, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke?
I am sure it's not Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Okay. Correct, it is Sasuke Samurai number 4. I thought you'd be more familiar with the gimmick cards.
No, unfortunately. See, again, it's one of those things that, like, I know there's a I could probably name what the 2 Sasuke Samurais do, but what number they are completely eludes me.
Yeah, that's true. I know this one, but only because I play so many coin flip decks.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question before you get one of your resources back. Question number 10. How many Red Dragon Archfiend related synchro monsters are there, either in name or requires it as a material? Is it A, 9, B, 8, C, 7, or D, 3?
Red Dragon Archfiends, either in name or require it as material. Okay, so I assume something like Red Supernova Dragon wouldn't count because it doesn't have the Archfiend in the name, correct?
Red Dragon Supernova? I would say it probably does.
Oh, okay.
Because it requires it as a material.
Card. It doesn't. It's 3 tuners and a non-tuner.
Oh, you're right. No, but it has Red Dragon in its name, though. It might not have Archifiend, but it does have Red Dragon, so it's being counted for this.
It's Red and then Supernova and then Dragon, so okay. But either way, that counts then.
Yeah.
So we got Red Supernova Dragon, of course, the original Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yeah.
There's a hot Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yeah, that's
which
3.
is the one that like destroys all the monsters in defense position or something.
So it's at least 3.
Yeah. There's Red Dragon Archfiend Scar Right. There's Red Hot Abyss Dragon.
Yeah, that's
There's Red Hot Dragon Archfiend Bane. Red Hot Archfiend King Calamity. There's the first Excel Synchron, whose name I don't recall. And
there's also a Majestic version.
Yeah, there's the Majestic. Okay, so the Majestic one counts.
Yeah, nobody plays it though.
But if the Majestic one counts, then there's also an Assault mode.
Oh, that's a main deck monster though.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the Synchro. Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I'm at 9 now. I think there's one other one. There's like a Red Hot Tyrant Dragon. But
there is
9 is the highest one.
There's a level 6 one, but it doesn't really count.
Yeah, there's 2. There's Red Wyvern and there's the Red Rising Dragon. Either way, I'm gonna go with the highest number and just pick 9.
Okay, question number 9. This is easy for you. Your Patreon said you would get this one, no problem.
Before I played the Ojamas, I played Red Dragon Archfiend, so I opened 1 million of those packs and I've read every Red Dragon card.
Yeah, that's good. Honestly, I was a little bit worried on this one. I was like, this one's actually kind of hard, but no, you got it, no problem.
Yeah, I named more than you even thought of.
Yeah, since it was a little bit vague, we also were going easy on you, because chat's saying it was when the host is wrong. Shut up, you guys.
Yeah. Okay, I just gotta get one more and then I can get a thing back.
No, you actually get one back, so what do you want back? Do you want a life back or one of your lifelines?
Oh, I'll take Poll the Chat back. The chat was cool. The chat seemed to understand it.
Okay, you have Poll the Chat back. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go on a commercial break for like 5 minutes. So you can go use the restroom or whatever.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go over to that. Hello, it is me, TheDuelLogs. I'm a psychic spider who lives on the moon. You may be wondering, hey, how are you able to pay for all of these wonderful prizes in today's game show? Well, I'm here to tell you that today's sponsors are viewers like you. Thank you for your bits and your subscriptions, and stop sending me money. You don't need to send me anything, but these are going directly into paying these people. So this is where your guys' money is going. You can stop sending me subs now. Thank you. Anyways, let's get back to the show. Okay, how do we turn this off? I'm also a psychic spider. I forgot to mention that. Hey, it's me, the TheDuelLogs. I'm here in my basement. Yeah, don't think too hard about this. Anyways, did you know today's special guest is HardLeg Gaming, HardLeg Joe. He has lots of channels. He does Yugioh. He does not Yugioh stuff too. Here's a clip of his channel.
Immediately get into the cycle and do it? No, it's just the end of the main phase. Good. Most good indeed. Now just don't have a battle fader, we'll be fine. Can't believe I'm sitting here like, no, there's no way it would be Lava Golem. You wouldn't play Lava Golem in this because you need to normal summon. But this guy doesn't know any better. Go in, Lava Golem!
Wasn't that an amazing clip? HardLeg Gaming, guys, he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! If you like gimmick decks, if you like to watch people play gimmick decks, he's probably the only person who does that. Most people like to focus on hardcore stuff. I don't really get that. I don't really care about the meta, but he plays Ojamas and God cards. So make sure you go check him out, and that will be in the video description if you're watching the clip VOD, or on YouTube. Wait, on Twitch, not YouTube. We're on Twitch right now. Twitch, we love you, Twitch. Please let me stream on both platforms. So, I have something important to tell you. Apparently, we have merch. You see, we were trying to pay our guests lots of money for these prizes, wonderful prizes, amazing prizes. But we also have a merch line. Here we have a merch, a plushie. We have a keychain. We have counterfeit dollar bills. You probably shouldn't spend these. These are illegal, very illegal in certain countries. And we also have TV shirts, and you know, we just order them online today. You too can help support Who Wants to Be a Milleniumaire. And we're back.
We're back. I was
Hey.
eating M&Ms. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be on a diet.
Yeah, me too. I eat M&Ms too.
They're so good. Got these new cookie
are.
ones. They're like crunchy on the inside.
Oh, that sounds cool. I just get like the minis.
I love the minis.
Anyways, let's go to the hard questions. I gotta turn on the hard
leg questions.
Yeah, the hard leg question. These ones are pretty difficult.
Oh, okay. I forget. Have I ever shown you the hard leg, by the way?
Oh, you have one now?
I have a hard leg.
Have you always
This
had
is
that?
it. Yeah. Had this for a while. Someone sent it to me in the mail, of all things.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It's people like, where's your hard leg? Haha. And I just reach off screen and grab this. I'm like, here. Pretty hard.
Oh my god.
Anyway, next question. Go ahead.
Yeah, anyway, next question. Question number 11. Which of these cards has its effect stopped by Mystical Space Typhoon?
MST negates.
Is it A, Ultimate Fire Formation Seto? B, Rage with Eyes of Blue? C, Yugioh Match? Or D, the Psychic Eraser Laser? Are you familiar with all these cards?
Not all of them, but I know Mystical Space Typhoon stops, essentially, if you have a continuous spell or a field spell that would be resolved, Mystical Space Typhoon destroying it prevents it from resolving.
Yes, and I can tell you none of these are field or continuous spell or traps.
Oh, none of them are?
None of them are.
Huh.
We have a quick play, a trap, and actually 2 quick plays, a trap, and a normal spell.
So I know Yugioh Match is a quick play. That's one I'm using. That sends a monster. That MST wouldn't stop that.
Perhaps.
Psychic Eraser Laser is a spell that I believe banishes a monster without targeting it, but your opponent gains life points equal to the attack of the monster.
That is exactly its effect, yes.
Rage with Eyes of Blue, I know that's a quick play effect. I don't know what it does.
What it does is it banishes all cards on the field, in your hand, in your graveyard, itself, and then special summons 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons from your deck.
Oh, it's that card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got it confused with another one. And then Ultimate Fire Formation Saito. That's not a continuous trap?
No, it is a normal trap card, and it banishes 7 cards from the graveyard in order to do things.
Okay, gotcha. That's it's the gimmicky thing that you could use to end stuff with Fire Fist, but no one actually does.
Yes, exactly. So lots of gimmicky stuff here, except for Psychic Eraser Laser. I think that's the only one that has seen competitive play.
Oh, okay. I mostly know it because we've used it a couple times in the, or not used it, but we've drawn it in the Chaos Draft, and I considered using it.
Yeah,
because it can out something like Divine Serpent Geth.
Exactly. It's hard to out-boss monsters.
Yeah.
And out of all of these, which one of these has its effect completely stopped if your opponent chains an MST to it?
I'm not sure any of them. I'm trying to think of why any of them would be stopped by MST. The only one I could think of, if Rage requires you to send stuff from the field and it's no longer on the field, that might be it. But
its effect is mandatory, yeah. The conditions.
I really do not know, so I'm going to use my recently added Poll the Chat. Oh, it's over here.
Okay.
I'm going to use the Poll the Chat and ask chat what they think.
Okay, let's poll the chat. So, chat, remember, you can click on screen in order to choose which one of these is on. It should be working only on desktop devices. It looks like they're all clicking on B so far. I'll go ahead and highlight that with 100%, actually.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to stay. There they go. They're clicking on you, too. So they're clicking on HardLeg. But most of them are clicking on...
5% is higher than DuelLogs.
Remember, in the hard questions, you get your resources back a little bit faster than normal. So you'll probably get one of your lifelines or one of your health back if you answer the next one correctly.
Gotcha.
So, let's see. We have about 1,300 clicks so far. I think this is enough. We can probably stop it here.
I don't know. I kind of want to see if I can get my percent higher than yours before we turn it off.
It's 1,600 clicks.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's So they've clicked on B and nothing else.
So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with B. That
Okay.
seems like it would make sense. I had to see it to be sure, but chat probably
Okay.
knows what you're talking about.
Sure, chat does, or they could be trolls. Who knows? But are that many of them trolls? Like, there was literally no one clicked on anything else, so.
Yes.
Pretty. Is it B?
What?
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay, and yeah, of course it's B. Like, everybody clicked on that.
Okay.
So for Rage with Eyes of Blues, it also has to banish itself in order to use the effect. So if it's destroyed, it can't banish itself, which means the effect just stops there.
Interesting.
Okay, so let's go.
I thought I was familiar with a lot of the gimmicky cards, but I'd never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's like one of the only non-continuous, non-field spell cards that has his effect stopped by MST. So
Gotcha.
you advanced over to 6,000 bits, and of
Oh,
course they
that's
gifted subs.
First, from afar, I thought that said good bits.
Oh, it does kind of look like that. Anyways, let's go over to question number 12. If you get this one correct, you get one of your resources back.
Okay.
Question number 12. Which has the following effect? Destroy one face-down monster on your opponent's side of the field. Is it A, XZ Tank Cannon, B, XY Dragon Cannon, C, YZ Tank Dragon, or is it D, VW Tiger Catapult?
Oh.
You were
that
playing
is
Ojamas recently, right? This is an Ojama card.
I did, but I was more interested in making A to Z Dragon. I actually didn't make all the X, Y, Z, Y, or whatever. I know it's not VW Tiger Catapult. That changes the battle position of something.
Yeah, that's true. I will say, the card that the answer is actually seen competitive play in speed duels.
Which would be nice if I ever played speed duels or knew anything about and I've used pretty much all my lifelines, except for Call a Friend.
You can still call a friend?
I'm a sad, lonely man who has no friends to call.
You can call on chat.
Oh, is chat going to be my friend?
Yeah, we can have chat be your friend. We can just, wait, unless does anyone reply to your message yet?
No, I put out a message before we began, like, hey, does anyone want to be my friend? And no one responded.
Yeah, that's my
Wait,
fault for not telling you earlier.
I'm getting a message from Diabolos. They said I can help.
Oh.
So I finally gained a friend!
Would you like to pull them in or call a friend?
Yeah, Diabolos, I assume you're watching. They would have to be able to get into... We have a secret room in my Discord.
Yeah, you should be able to just have them join any of the things and then drag them in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so join one of the voice chats and I'll drag you in. I thought I had to give them special roles and stuff.
You might need to do that so he can talk, but we'll see if this works.
Yeah. Drag them down. I have too many rooms.
There we go.
Hello,
there, Diablos.
Hello.
How are you doing on this fine evening?
Surprisingly pretty well.
Hey,
Excellent. So,
I
Joe has
appreciate
called you in.
me out.
Here, we'll let Joe ask you the question.
Okay. So, which of the following monsters can destroy one face-down monster? Is it XZ Tank Cannon, XY Dragon Cannon, or YZ Tank Cannon?
I'm pretty 80% sure it's YZ Tank Cannon.
And what makes you think that?
Honestly, it's kind of cheating because I recently watched one of the DuelLogs videos.
It wasn't one of my recent videos.
They've been watching. See, I'm exposed as a fake DuelLogs fan. I haven't been watching every single top 10.
Well, no,
you haven't watched
like-
every single one of my videos? I'm shocked and appalled, and yeah, I don't do that either for anyone.
I'm
Who
so
watches
sad.
everybody's videos? Who has time for that?
Well, I don't watch them while I'm awake. I watch them while I'm half conscious and nearly asleep. What can I say? The second spider can put me to sleep.
Well, I'm going to assume that your memory is right, and I'm going to go with Diabolos and pick the YZ Tank Dragon.
Okay, let's see. Is it C, YZ Tank Dragon? And yay, you got it correct. That is the correct answer.
Thank you, Diabolos.
You're welcome.
You have reached official friend status. I appreciate. I'll invite you to my birthday and my funeral.
Cool.
And that
I
advance
might
you
show up
over?
in a Grim Reaper outfit at your birthday and a tuxedo at your funeral. Or
I appreciate it. Anyway,
Excellent.
for now, I'm going to kick you out of the room, but have a nice night. See you.
Yeah, thanks for the help, Diablos. Okay, so you advance to another checkpoint. So you
Hey!
get one of your things back. Do you want one of your lifelines or lives?
I'm going to get the poll the chat. The chat is the all arbiter of knowledge. They know all and see all.
Okay, we have given you Poll the Chat back.
Thanks, chat. You're the best.
Yeah, I think you've used Poll the Chat twice so far.
Yeah. I'm going to use it again, baby.
Right. So, that one was a pretty easy one to start off with. Let's go over to the real hard. We're in the final 3 now. You do get one more resource back if you answer question 14 correct for the final answer.
All right.
So, question number 13. You have 12 cards in your graveyard, and your opponent has 2 monsters and 2 speller traps. And the levels of the 2 monsters they have are levels 4 and 7. What number from 1 to 6 do you have to call to successfully resolve the effect of linear equation cannon using one of the 2 monsters on the field? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Would you like me to enlarge a linear equation cannon so you can read the effect?
Yeah, go ahead and enlarge it a little bit for me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was trying to figure this out the other day. It's the level times something plus the number of cards in hand. Oh, it's the level times the declared number plus cards in hand.
Yeah,
and that needs to equal the number of cards in the graveyard.
Yes.
So this is you're just asking me to do math. I can do math. It's been 20 years since school, but I can figure this out.
It's basic math. Easy peasy.
So they have 2 monsters and 2 spell traps. Add the number of cards your opponent controls. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, why do the spell traps matter? But it's all cards.
Yeah, it's
Great,
all
I got the hiccups now. Fantastic. So they have 4 cards.
Yes.
4 and 7. I need to get to 12. So, God, it's just AOL loading sounds in my head, right? Making me do math live on stream. What kind of demon are you, DuelLogs?
Do you remember your linear algebra equations?
Probably. It's just... Okay. I just gotta solve for x. It's simple.
Exactly.
It's, x times 2, or x times... It's x times 4 or 7.
Yep.
Equals...
Plus 4.
12 plus 4 equals 12. So we make 12, we minus the 4, so 8, which means if they've got a 4, we can call 2. I did it! I learned math live on television.
Here,
Let's go with A. I will pick A, 2.
A, okay. So, would you say this is your final answer?
Actually, let me do this in reverse order and make sure I'm not stupid. 2 times 4 is 8, plus the 4 on the field is 12.
Yes.
And we want to call it successfully. We want to get the yes answer.
Yep.
So, yes, I will pick 2, final answer.
Okay. Is it 2? Chat, everyone in chat is saying sus Among Us, Sudoku. So, I'm pretty sure those are some good indicators. Is it A, 2? It is!
Hey! Okay.
Congratulations.
We did.
Yeah, so
it.
2 times 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, so it would successfully resolve the effect of linear equation cannon. None of the other ones would give you a result that equals 12.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going back to high school all over again.
Yeah, excellent. You did a great linear algebra on stream, which earns you 8,000 bits. If you get this next question correctly, you get one of your resources back.
Hey!
And you didn't have to use one of your resources in order to answer the question.
Wait, I had Oh, I forgot chat was still there!
Yeah, you had Poll the Chat.
That's fine. I can figure that out.
Yeah, it's just some basic math. Okay, question number 14.
It would have been easier if I could write it down, but I was like, they don't give you paper and pen during Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, it's pretty basic math.
Yeah,
so,
just do it mentally.
Yeah, so, question number 14. This is going to be a really hard one. Just be prepared.
Focusing.
So, This is a ruling question. The monster Thunder King Ryo is on the field. What happens if you try to use the card Gold Sarcophagus? Assuming Thunder King Ryo stays on the field for all instances of all 4 of the answers, let's go to the 4 answers. Is it A, the card cannot be activated? B, the card can be activated, but then it fizzles. C, a card is banished but not added to your hand in 2 turns. Or is it D, a card is banished and added to your hand in 2 turns?
And
Are you familiar with...
Since the cards are up there, I'm allowed to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. I can figure this out. Go ahead and put both of them up here real quick for me.
Okay, I'll make both of them big. Just gotta unlock the layers of them.
I know my problem-solving card text.
Thunder King Ryo, and then Gold Sarcophagus. Its effect is,
Oops!
And we'd unlock all of those layers. Okay.
Those layers must remain locked.
Yeah.
Cards cannot be added from either player's main deck to the hand. Banish 1 card from the deck during your second standby phase. Add that card to your hand. Alright, so I guess based on the wording, because Thunder King Ryo specifically says it has to go from the main deck to the hand,
Yes.
but the Gold Sark never adds it from main deck to hand. It vanishes from the deck, and then it adds it to the hand.
That's definitely an interpretation of how this works. You still need them big on screen?
Now I'm starting to I'm trying to second... Okay. Because it banishes, and then during the second standby phase, add that card to your hand.
Yes.
So it doesn't say add it like, add a card that is banished. It's all part of one effect.
Correct.
Oh wait, no, there's a period there.
There is a period, but like you can't negate the effect in 2 turns.
Yeah.
Kind of like DPE. You have to negate it as soon as it procs in the graveyard. You don't negate it during the standby phase.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's one of those where it's like the effect has 2 segments. Banish the card from the deck and then add that card to your hand. So since it never goes from your deck to your hand in one thing, I think I'm going to say D. The card is banished and then added to your hand in 2 turns.
Ooh, okay. Let me put these both back real quick. So, you've chosen D. A card is banished and added to your hand in 2 turns, despite the fact that Thunder King Ryo will still be on the field in 2 turns. Would you say that is correct?
That seems correct. That's how I would rule it. I'm not a rulings master.
That's definitely
I wish I could see chat right now to know if they're freaking out or not.
I should say chat is pretty split on some of their interpretations of it too.
That is a good point. Both you and me's audience are not the best at like card rulings and stuff, right? We're mostly a casual audience.
Yeah, they are a pretty casual audience. You should see whenever I play meta deck, they suddenly turn into experts and backseat like crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go confident. I'm gonna say D. Final answer.
Okay, D. Final answer. A card is banished and added to your hand in 2 turns. Is this correct, chat? It is.
I am Judge Master.
That was too easy. Yeah, if you just read, you can totally get it, because the way it gets around it is obviously how you described it. The card is banished, it's not added to your hand, and then it's added to your hand from the banished pile instead of from your deck.
Yeah.
Thunder King Ryo only prevents cards from the deck being added to your hand outside of drawing.
Ironically, I wonder if you removed that period and it was all one effect, like it is banished for 2 turns and then added to your hand, if that would make it still count as going from the deck to the hand.
It's like, there's the 1 degrees from the deck, so it's not actually going from the deck to your hand, it's going from the banished zone to your hand.
Yeah.
So I think it would still get around it even in that case. Okay, so that was pretty easy. You've recovered one of your resources before we go on to question number 15. Would you like to get back one of your lifelines or one of your lives?
Considering there's 2 questions left,
there's only 1 question
like
left.
Adding back a life would be too easy. I need to take risks. I need to make it big drama. That's the word. I'm not used to drama. But yes, we need to make this big drama. I'll add back the 50-50.
Okay, we'll add back 50-50, and then go on to the final question.
Oh, we're on the final? Okay. Well, that's super
question number 15. Do you still want the 50-50 back before we go to the final question?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, question number 15. Another rulings question. If you have a Crystron token on the field and use Crystron Rosnix's first effect, which allows you to destroy a face-up card you control to special summon one Crystron tuner monster from your deck, with the restriction where you can only summon machine-type synchro monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, but your opponent chains Vanity Emptiness to the effect, what happens?
I cry.
Is it A, the token is destroyed, no monster is summoned, and you are locked out of your extra deck from non-machines? Is it B, the token is not destroyed, no monster is summoned, and you are locked out of the extra deck from non-machines? Is it C, the token is destroyed, no monster is summoned, and you are not locked out of your extra deck from non-machines? Or is it D, the token is not destroyed, no monster is summoned, and you are not locked out of the extra deck from non-machines?
Those are some long answers. I can't believe you fit them in those little boxes.
Yeah, it took a little bit of effort.
Okay, but you did good. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is one where it's another rulings question, essentially.
Yeah, it's a
Can
pretty
I
simple
blow
ruling.
up? Can I blow up Crystron Rosnix to read that a little closer?
Yeah, let's make it bigger.
Make my monster grow!
Card number one.
That's Power
Oh, I
Rangers
missed it.
reference for all you kids out there.
Imagine watching Power Rangers. I watched it as a kid.
I was a wee youngin'.
Yeah, me too. Okay, is that big enough?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Alright. You can target one face-up card you control, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except machine-type monsters. Also, destroy that card, and if you do, special summon one tuner monster from the deck. Okay, special summon, also, and if you do. It's all about the conjunctions between them kind of
Yes.
determine. Okay, so they changed
Yeah,
that. So obviously
the
I don't
next
get a
is,
special summon, but I believe that's in all the answers, right?
Yeah, all of them have the no monster summoned clause.
The question is the token destroyed, and then am I locked out?
Yeah, that's the main question.
Okay. Well, the token is definitely destroyed, because it's destroy and if you do, which means you do them in sequence. It gets destroyed, and then I try to special summon. But you always
Yeah.
go as far as you can with and if you do statements.
Maybe.
Also is, I believe, simultaneous. So it's you cannot summon, also destroy that card. So if you destroy that card, which I believe you do, you also do not summon machines for the rest of the turn. So as I stated earlier, what happens when this happens? I cry. Because I can't I'm locked out of summoning, and also the token is destroyed.
Maybe.
One of these answers. A, the token is destroyed, no monster is summoned, and you are locked out of the extra deck from non-machines.
Okay. Would you say this is your final answer? You don't want to use one of your lifelines just in case?
I guess I'll go ahead and use the 50-50. Just to if the A goes away, then I'll be sad.
Okay, let's do 50-50. We're going to eliminate 2 of the incorrect answers.
Do you have a cool
It
like
is
effect
not.
where, like, 50 comes down and slices in half?
Oh, that would be great. I'll have to add that. So it is not B or C.
Okay. So one of my answers, and yeah, the other one is the token is not destroyed. So either way, the token is. Oh wait, no, I think the token is destroyed, and I know
It
the
might
token
be
is
destroyed.
I think it is. I'm going to go with A.
With
Final
A.
answer for all the marbles. Let's go. Who needs chat?
Okay. No need to pull chat for this one because A is. Oh, I'm sorry. If only you had one more life left. You wouldn't need it because you got it correct. A is definitely correct. The token is destroyed, and you are unfortunately still locked out of your extra deck. However, there are some cards with restrictions similar to this where that would not be the case. They're like all written differently.
Yeah, it's all about the conjunctions and where the punctuation is at.
Yeah, and the if you do statements and even if not.
Yeah, or then. Ooh, then is such a tricky statement.
Or then, yeah, exactly. And you got all the way to the top. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's 10,000 bits, 20 gifted subs, equivalent of $200+. Easy
Whoa,
peasy.
really? I think
Something like that.
you started naming them off. I'm like, yeah, $1, $2, and then you're like $200. I'm like, whoa, hot diggity daffodil.
It's all good. Thankfully, chat pays for everything because they're all the commercials we run.
Oh, I thank you, chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, chat pays all the bill, and it's all the merch too and stuff. They all saw that in the commercials.
That'll really help out. I'm going on vacation soon, just a little while. I'm gonna be driving far away. That'll help with all the gas money.
Yeah, I think Twitch pays out like what is it, like in a month or something?
Something like that. I mean, I'll put it on credit and then I'll just pay it off.
Yeah, exactly. So on your next stream, you'll get your payments and stuff. So anyways, that's it. All 15 questions. You will have 1 lifeline left. No lives. I was surprised you got so many of them correct at the end, considering how many you used in the easy questions.
The ones that trick me up are where like all the answers are like very close. Like I can't know which Sasuke samurai is 4, 1, or 2, and all the like metal combinations. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. They all look the same to me.
Okay. So, with that, we can call it here. Thanks for coming on. Do you have anything you would like to plug to chat? Something about a Chaos Draft Season 3, perhaps?
Well, I didn't mention that earlier, but I mean, it never hurts to say again, Chaos Draft Season 3, my flagship show. If you missed Season 1, it was with TheDuelLogs. He was a very excellent co-host. Season 2 was with MBT. And we're starting Season 3 in 2 days with Golden Nova, with some new rules, same old ban list though, entirely new packs, and a bunch of surprises. So watch my YouTube and subscribe to that if you want to see it. I guess also I should mention later this month, you'll get the video where I'm trying to climb the Master Duel ladder with Ojamas. So if you've ever wanted to see someone lose their mind trying to fight Sword Soul with Ojamas, I'll have a 2-hour-long video about that. Should be exciting.
Oh, I should probably link your YouTube and chat real quick.
Oh, yeah. I guess I also stream too, but that's not as important. But you could check it out still if you feel like it. If you like Top Hat guys. Yeah.
Okay. So, we'll probably let Joe go here, and then I'll have to thank chat and everything.
Yes. I would like to thank chat real quick for helping me with all those answers that I couldn't get otherwise.
You hear that, chat? Someone's actually being nice to you. They're gonna get shy. They're used to constant berating and abuse.
I'll let you go ahead and get to that. Thank you, though, chat. You have a nice evening.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the call. Thanks for everything, HardLeg. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.